Ready, babe?
Da, Linda, wena.
That's me telling her. Camel. Cream done what do you cream?
And what?
What do you cream or what do you cream? Gala cream.
Mora, ingati uyindoni yena. Ingati.
Maybe it's one.
Ingati. I go to friends on full. Hi guys, welcome to.
I didn't know.
Ingati the gates of heaven. Ingati God figures we infinity. Oh my God, this is what I've been seeing on earth.
1, 2. Oops. Action. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, my name is Onke, and my husband over here gave me the surname Kumalo, so you can call me Ma Kumalo, you can call me Ma Coombs, you can call me Mrs. K, you can call me Ma K, whichever one you prefer. And to my returning subscribers, I hope when you're right, I hope when you're bright, and I hope you're everything nice. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we're doing things differently. As you can see, I have with me my very handsome husband.
Oh my God.
I have with me umthungwa umzulikazi
Oh
kaMashobane,
my God.
umbulazi omnyama,
Yes, yes.
uzikothe
Kaupinda.
wam.
Owake.
Othi mna.
Morning guys. So for today's video, I'll be joining you on a sit down video. There's questions that you guys have uploaded.
Yes.
Which we'll be answering for you guys.
I think we should start with wedding related questions. Right?
Okay.
And then ogqiba kwethu will do the love and marriage questions. Just a little disclaimer, okay, guys. We are not financial advisors. We are not marriage counselors. We're not therapists. We are not love experts. We are just a couple that got married 2 years ago.
Yes.
Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so whatever views that we're going to share it's just our opinions and our experiences. Okay, so if you need any financial advice or any relationship related advice, please seek uncedo from a professional. Okay, so we're going to start with the wedding questions. I think the most asked questions related to umshado is questions like this one, which is, did you save up for your wedding?
Yes, we definitely saved up for the wedding. We saved up for a year, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. We saved up for a year. Yeah, we actually saved up right after we decided and get date, because we I think after my lobola kanye
Elobola igqitywe
in June.
in August.
August, but we already started saving in June.
Yes.
Yeah. We already started saving in June. Then lobola igqitywa August. This is saver. And then obviously, I mean, families also aware, so they were also saving to chip in, you know, and assist where they can. So yeah, it's I think it's important about uyazi kuseeli i-date yakho, and well, not really uyazi i-date yakho kuseeli, but as soon as uyazi i-date, no, it's actually the other way around.
It's the other
Calculate
way
your
around.
savings,
Yes.
and what you estimating to have as a budget, then you will set a date yakho based on your calculation.
Yes. Yeah. Not
Yeah.
like how we did it, because
Yeah.
Tina, we were saving to see
A
date.
date, yes.
So doing it that way is a bit risky, because
Yeah.
anything can happen. Foreseen circumstances may come up, and you might end up not being able to save the amount that you had
budgeted
budgeted.
amount, yeah.
Yes. So it's very advisable, but you can take the risk, because we did, and so you can take the risk and set a date, and then if we are yazi, you and your partner, that you'll be able to save maybe 5,000 each towards umshado wenu, and by this certain time, nobe senigqibile imali, then please do that, but don't take a loan. do not take a loan, guys. Please do not do that. Not for a wedding.
A wedding.
Don't do that.
Rather save for more than a year if you have to.
Yeah.
Right.
Rather save okanye
Kaya naman kaya amanzi, guys. Save amanzi.
after umtshato.
After umtshato, save aside. Umtshato
Ubemsavile unga-owe into, unga-owe bank, nothing.
Yes, but at least for the first 2 or 3 months you'll
sell a man. Okay, so let's look for another question. On estimate, how much do you think one should budget for a beautiful wedding? I think this one depends. It depends what you consider as beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it depends on what you consider as beautiful, because I could say save up to 500,000 kanti owakumchado owaku beautiful akafana wam beautiful. I could say save 100,000 kanti imali yakho ayizukonela for izinto ozifunayo. So it depends on what you want, the style of umchado wako. Do you want to have 2 dresses? Do you want 1 dress? Does your husband want isude wani? Do you want, or like, does he want isude 1 or isude ezi 2? In the number of guests that you're going to have, and yeah, things like that. Do you want to serve starters? Do you not want to serve starters? So it depends. By indoni beautiful wako no beautiful wam. I don't think bayafana. So I think the advice I would give you, Mna, is to first
determine what are you looking for.
Yes, what kind of wedding do you want? Then once you've determined that, then you can start doing the quotations. From there, then uzobona ke ngoku roughly how much your wedding is going to cost you. This question says, how much did you spend on your wedding in total?
How much did we spend in total?
It's tricky also.
Yeah, it's really tricky because...
It's tricky because we had family helping,
so we
assisting.
can't, so we don't really know how much we spent in total. Well, we know how much we spent. We contributed, but in terms of how much family contributed, it's a bit tricky to know a total amount. Yeah, it is a bit tricky. But for Tina, we saved up about 200,000. Yeah, we saved about 200,000.
No, it was actually 250.
Was it 250?
We saved 250.
250.
And then family
assisted. Yeah, around about that amount.
Did you guys have a wedding planner, or you planned everything yourselves? How did you do it?
Well, we planned everything ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? But the amount of stress
that comes with
planning and gokwako and experience that stress. I would never ever want to experience that stress. So if you want a wedding planner, it would be ideal, but know that you're going to spend about maybe 35 to 40,000 for a wedding planner, because that's the amount we were quoted for. Right? And because of the amount, we then decided, no, you know what, let's do this ourselves. And I mean, we pulled through, you know. We're in a stress, like it's so stressing. Like it's so stressing. You guys end up arguing, right? You end up arguing about a lot of things. You know, that's how stressful it is. So if ungumdu that can't really handle that type of pressure and stress, then it's ideal go for a wedding planner, but know that you will spend imali for the services of someone planning a wedding for you. What do you think?
Yeah, I think part 2 of a question is, how did you do it? So Tina, we started again with knowing the type of wedding that we wanted. So Sitese set the date. We already knew that we wanted a garden wedding. We wanted our matrimonial to be outdoor, and then a reception obviously to be indoor. So I knew the type of dress that I wanted. I wanted a mermaid style dress. I also knew that I do want a 2-in-1 dress. So I'm probably going to wear a ball gown for my matrimonial, and then a mermaid dress, which was very stunning, by the way, for a reception, right? So you need to plan, you need to imagine umshado wakho apha entloko uba what do you want? Ufuna ntoni? Do you want your guests to wear a theme? How do you want to walk down the aisle? Do you want umculo? Do you want the traditional white wedding? Here Comes the Bride song? Do you want a specific song? Zonga Zando are things that by the time you set a date or by the time you start planning your wedding, already says in yakho, right? So utuqinga, have your diary, and then you know. And imagine everything. Imagine you waking up on the day. You waking up on the day, this is what you're going to do. You want your makeup artist to be ready, doing your face. You want your photographer to be there. You want pictures with your mother. You want pictures with your bridesmaids. Manipuma, what do you want? What do you imagine? What do you envision? You want Dolan, bye-bye. You want a drone. Right? So you want a drone. So obviously when you're going to look for a photographer, uzokhangela umuntu onayo i-drone, right? Manipuma, nifuna uphuma ngengoma. Do you want people to throw confetti on you? You need to budget as on. You need to envision umshado wakho. That way you'll be able to plan. Do you want your bridesmaids to wear dresses as fanayo? Do you want them to wear
material?
Yes, the type of fabric they're going to wear, the type of material they're going to wear, the style, their hair, makeup, everything. Zonga zando uyazicinga apha enhlokweni yakho, and then you'll be able to plan. Okay, this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to start by looking for a dress. I'm going to start by looking for a suit with my husband. I'm going to start by looking for a photographer. I'm going to start with a makeup artist. Once ususe ke ngokwendleleni wenze izanto ezincinci ke ngoku, like okay, confetti, you need confetti ubani phoswe, you need bouquets for your bridesmaids, njalo 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 njalo. So it all starts by you imagining what you want. Yeah.
And also don't be afraid to cut the costs ngezinto. I can just cut the cost up.
Yeah.
For instance, I'll make an example. Is suits a groomsman. You don't have to buy each person a suit, right? Unless umbuti, no, it's fine. I'll buy my own suit. Just tell me what type of suit. I mean, there's places to hire a suit, right? You can hire suits only for one day for your groomsmen. Yes, maybe when as a groom you want to buy your suit, but for the groomsmen you don't have to, uzithenge as a suit. You can hire them as long as they look good and it's good material. You're happy.
And I think another way of save a cost, paglanda your groomsmen, your bridesmaids, is to choose something that is neutral.
Yes.
So by neutral, I mean a black suit. You will find a suit emnyama anywhere. And as by expensive, you can either hire it or you can either purchase it. Now that I think of it in hindsight, we saved like the vehicles that never arrived. So we hired, let me tell you guys this story. We hired imoto. We hired Ivito for my husband and his groomsmen, and a Mercedes for myself and my mom and my flower girls, right? Imoto, guys, azange ifike. That's the short and long of it. Azange ifike imoto ezisizihayarishileyo on my wedding day. Manje drop us like a ball. Like a ball. These guys, I found these guys on Instagram, right? They were actually recommended by Romeo. Yes. So Romeo sent me e-page yababantu. I checked the page, no man page legitly. Now they're doing this business ababantu. They've been operating for a certain period of time, and banemoto is right. This is funayo kanye kanye. Fine. My husband makes contact with ababantu, and abanayo mose deposit. You need to pay the full amount, right?
So we paid, I think, on July or so.
Yes. Yeah. So to secure a date yako, you need to pay the full amount. Sayibhadala imali, right? We paid in June, July, around there. The wedding was in October. Sayibhadala imali upfront, and
set a date and everything.
We told them the wedding is on the 1st of October. But we are going to leave from Edongwe, which is rural area, right? But rural, sorry, not rural, gravel is about 8 to 9
9
kilometers from Ita Road. All of this is text, guys, okay? But you know, it's fine. You guys can proceed with the payment. My husband paid imali. Then on the 31st of August, no, 31st, ne? 30th?
End August.
End of August. So end of August now, they send me WhatsApp. They actually called me Gala, but nansemsebenzini network engakho right. So they called me Gala and Pendula. They sent me WhatsApp to ask if to confirm for the next day. Bona bacinga umtshato unge-1st of September.
Yeah.
I remember 41st of September, I think it was on a Thursday or on a Friday, but so I was like, no, our wedding is on the 1st of October. But oh, sorry, no, as much in it we have
September.
1st of September, still 1st of September. No, we just wanted to confirm. Like, no, it's fine. I'll send you a location closer to the time. Get 30th, end of September. I'm not getting the same message, but end of October.
And that's when you knew something is wrong.
That's when I knew, why are these guys not checking up, Galo? Because then send them a location. Fine, I send them a location, bangaphenduli. I text them, bangaphenduli. The entire day. Ne? Friday, quite late, these guys are abathed. Friday, no matter evening, but confirm about my location. 4. Irufi yawa.
Ya bomba.
Indlu iyabomba. Butchon, hayibo. Butchon. Telephone put electric. Igish iyabomba. At 4 a.m. guys. Singashona. Guys, go for Exeni on my wedding day, guys, and my husband was not there. My husband was not there because my husband was not there. At least for a payan, I think I would have handled my emotions better. You know, 4 a.m. on the 1st of October on our wedding day, they send a message. Hi, ma'am. We're so sorry to disappoint you, but we aren't able to come up because we just noticed bana location yako a remote area, so we were vehicles that also was driver quick gravel. Danyuka with conversation. They have a conversation here to Leah. July. Yes. That's how, but I told you guys this. I sent you guys. I explained everything.
10 kilometers,
everything. No, the road manager here too said what. We're so sorry. We have to refund you guys. I was like, guys, it's our wedding day. I was like, no, we're so sorry, Mrs. Kumar. Wara.
I only got the message at around 7.
I sent you the message same time. But you
I probably saw it
around 7.
I saw it around 7 o'clock.
Yay, guys. I think we'll have video. If you guys watched our wedding video, right? The intro. This is the part when the city is indo as the having explaining halo. That is when I knew about Babas. You know, but then stress and I even told the family I'm not after 2 hours. Like I'm trying to think, but Haibo. Can people do this to someone on their wedding? Like,
I think everyone was furious and disappointed because I also go and say the message. When I read the message, I was with my brother. So I'm disappointed. I was like, no, must I expose it? This is no, it's fine.
It's fine. Even now, I'm fine. Even now, like I don't want to even mention their name. And business, and whatnot. But that from this phone, if you're watching this, but anyway, so. Now that we think about it in hindsight, we actually saved a lot of money.
So basically what Kamal is trying to say is that Zikona it costs
unnecessary.
This is unnecessary.
Yes.
You know, this is unnecessary. So part of your planning, make sure I think the main thing is get all your quotes right? Get i-codes zakho zonke of yonke lento that you want to do, right? Then put them down, calculate how much is it that you that the quote is amounting to. Then from i-codes zakho, that's when you'll decide, but do we need this? Obviously, not discussing what being with your husband to be or wife to be. Do we need this? No, we don't need this. You put that quote aside. Do we need this? We don't need this. Put that quote aside. And quotes, make sure, guys, Banyas, check in detail, as in check the detail on the quotation, because you'd find baguko izindo, which is an error that people maybe duplicate as an amount. You understand? A duplicated amount. Okay, it's 20,000, and it was supposed to be maybe 15,000.
Yes.
You understand? We'll pay 5,000 extra for something. So make sure you check your codes in detail about, okay, do I need this? And so on and so forth. Cut out whatever you don't need on the codes. That will lessen your amount.
Yes, scrutinize your codes.
Scrutinize, yes.
Because the quotation here, Deco, if you remember, it had breakage fees as E2.
I think they made a mistake. They made a mistake. You
yes.
understand? Yeah.
So when they refunded us, they only refunded us breakage fee A1, of which it was on the quotation,
yes.
but by Peter Bebois.
Yeah.
So please do check.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. I think we're done with
Mchato, yeah.
Yes, we're done with Mchato. Right? So now Singena Glove. Guys, niyasithemba nisibuze ngomtshato abeyasithemba mntwana nibuza thina ngomtshato abantwana bayizolo because kaloku thina sitshate 2 years ago. Hayi bo sana nina senisithemba ngomtshato. But anyway, so let's start here. Congratulations. How was the process of introducing one at home?
I think it was...
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Well, Puff. No, I think my family knew you even before I introduced you.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say, but I can't remember.
Yeah. I remember meeting your mother for the first time.
That I remember.
But school where my family knew you before I actually introduced you, because obviously brother Wam was in the same institution as you. Nansa CPUT both in town.
Yes.
Right? And I was at the Belleville campus.
Yes.
So immediately when you moved to immediately when I told him about you that time,
he could recognize me.
He could recognize, but no, I actually know this girl, right? So Abe, told me things about you and gave brother so just know but is our puma, then from there it went it became a joke at home,
turned on
a cherry this and this, so on and so forth. So when siblings joke about it, isn't it? Then obviously my mother would want pictures, and once okay, here she is, and she'd obviously want to know more about her. So yeah, I told them, okay, this is the age, 10, this is the course she's doing, so on and so forth. Then the first time you went Ekaya, I remember it was the 31st of December. There was a bride.
Was that the first time?
That's the first time. Was
it the first time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the first time meeting the family. 31st got December. I'm not sure which year.
Are you sure, babe? No, but I met Umama the first time. Jomlande Airport. The first time I saw her. Or do you mean the entire family?
The entire family was the 31st.
Remember Mama London?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yes.
I remember. That's the first time actually. No, sorry. My bad, yeah.
Because Leah, the 31st, it was in 2018 only.
No, okay. Yeah.
That was 2018, 2017. Before I cut my hair.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, yeah, that was the first time, and... being a co-order man, nothing major about it. I mean, just meeting.
Just smooth.
Just meeting my partner. It was just smooth, and that's it. I remember when I met her mother, my mother-in-law. So I think that was airport as well.
That's by bus.
Oh yeah. That's by bus. And so she calls me. Makumana calls him. Okay, they're ready. Okay, now I go. I don't think I was expecting to meet your mother.
You had to expect to meet because that's Sabona was a person.
No man, Sasa or Lendoza or Thorny.
But they were traveling together.
Okay. Yeah, I can't recall the story, but
I think you didn't expect Bauza Ted.
Yeah, I thought Clams was engine and then I'll be outside and that's it.
You didn't expect Bauza Ted.
So yeah, I got there. I arrived. So Wispy's package more doing like bags and all. No man, in the engine is a speaker. Remember, I had a big speaker in my car.
Okay.
Yeah, the previous car had a big speaker. So because I'm packing it bags, I had to disconnect as a speaker.
Okay.
With Isab.
Okay.
Disconnected. Yes, that's how. So ngena endlini obviously ndabulisa and whatsoever. Right? You inside. Wabuza ubani anamcela ano ndingthando where you from? Ngicela no hlala phe Khayelitsha. What else? Yeah, ngihlala eKhayelitsha. Oh, wabuza uyafunda uyaphangela? Ndathi no ndiyafunda ma. Ndiyafunda ubuza ufuna i course, ngicela what course I'm doing, which institution. And then obviously that's probably how she picked up. Okay, sifunda sobayi-2.
Yeah.
Right? Then I remember her last words were that mamela ke mntana ungakulinge wathi na angisakuwayide kanjani but mamela ke mntana akho kude eMonti. No wathi before athi akho kude eMonti mamela ke mntanam xa onke ekudikile ungamenza isibhanqa like umhlabekisa whatever it is. Mxelele into yoba undidikile ngoku niyeke into eniyenzayo because once umhlabekisa as in I was assuming is as in maybe cheat because onke undikile uzamhlabekisa and uzuyazi ke mna ndidlala ngomntanam because akho kude eMonti. I guess that was a threat but that was a threat yoba uzuhlabekisa umntanam uzaba yiproblem le hayi ke ndawubamba lo mazi ango ndaqomba bandidikiwe friend communicate ba no man sindikiwe ndicela uphuma ndawubamba ke lo mazi ango and here we are today sichatile so lo mazi ndawubamba clearly ke mhlambe zangandika kukhona ke udika kwe relationship as in general dikane nje I mean it happens so yeah that's how we that's how we met abazali bethu.
Sijongile ixesha because we are actually traveling to East London today, so we should be leaving up in the next 20 minutes. Okay, so going to try to be fast as possible. Okay, so another question that we have is I've been married for 6 years now, but my mother-in-law controls my hubby and everything in our home and is draining us. Hubby can't say no. We can agree on something in the morning, but after work, things will change. I'm tired. And then the third part of the question is, I don't know. I've prayed about it and tried to talk to him nicely. He becomes defensive. Any advice?
I think you should answer that one. The first thing before umchato is a marriage counseling. That's very important. Why I said it's very important because marriage counseling zizinto ezo that are discussed, right? You discuss everything in marriage counseling. You discuss your bedroom life. You discuss finances. You discuss family, right? So when obviously they get to family, that would have been your opportunity to then speak in about
and be honest.
But listen, I've been with you for this amount of years, and if here yam plasa charter will be A, B, C, and D. So how do we go about controlling launder from happening, or how do we go about from limiting certain things. Izinto ezo that you're supposed to discuss with marriage counseling, right? And also it's important in your 6 years ni chat layer still, you can counsel each other, as in have moments whereby you sit down and discuss, because umntu uye abene habits ezintsha mhlambe emtshatweni in general relationship. Right? Uma Khumalo I met 10 years ago with into zakhe bezina 10 years ago will not be the same nento azenzayo now. Right? So mhlambe there's things azenzayo now engaziqhelanga ezintsha that I don't like, right? And for ayazi, and I'd have to obviously sit down with them. Listen, babe, lately you've been doing A, B, C, and D, and I don't think I'm comfortable with A, B, C, and D, or I don't think I like A, B, C, and D. Right? So basically, our marriage, it's an ongoing process of counseling each other, sitting down, talking, expressing our feelings. Because sometimes uyayenza izinto unintentionally.
Yeah,
right? Angaqapheli, because mhlambe naye, even your husband is doing things unintentionally. Ingaqaphelanga nyoba ndiyaxhuma for umama okanye soloko ndikhatha izinto for umama. Right? So if you don't really talk to him and really express, this is how I feel and this is what I'd like to happen, then I guarantee you he would try to adjust, right? Not cut it completely, but angazama adjust if you're actually communicating to him and emphasizing in your iyakuhlabekisa loo nto, right? That's very important.
Communicate in an effective manner.
Yeah.
Don't just talk.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we talk. Ngenzeka you've been saying ezizinto for 6 years, but maybe you're just talking and you're not really expressing how you feel. Okanye nendlela othetha ngayo is not in a manner that eyenza umyeni wakho understand about what you're trying to say, because it could seem as if you are nagging, but you're not nagging, it frustrates you. So my advice, at least now you know what the issue is. So sit down with your husband, nithethe ngendlela right. If nalapho ayisebenzi, hayi,
but also, what if she has been communicating communicating
but it's still not
working? Then what?
Then the onus is now kuye. Now she needs to be the one who sets boundaries. Emtshatweni wakhe. Never mind the in-laws. Now she needs to set boundaries. Emtshatweni wakhe. Baby, if we are planning A, B, and C,
this is
and if we may,
so compromising plans are saying
ngento yangaphandle. And also, guys, it's very important that niyazi emtshatweni wenu, it's the two of you. Umuntu wesithathu is God. Don't allow people to interfere and be too opinionated about umtshato wenu. Then nizaba sengxakini that way. Anyway, what has marriage taught you guys thus far? What has marriage taught you?
What has marriage taught me? I'm thinking, because I think for Tina it's different in okosa together. You understand?
As if we're married.
Okosa chatisa basically. So that's why I'm thinking about how do I answer that?
No, but there has to be something that marriage taught you. I think I've answered this in my previous video. One of my previous videos. I think it was the Get to Know Me video. Someone asked a similar question, and I was like, umchado is all about commitment.
Yeah, that's also commitment.
But it's different when you're in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, there's limits, Your relationships are more adventurous and, But now, you do it ume up. Yenze ume up. Amatyala ka baby ka NSFAS andingendawo. Ndakwenza ndenza but ndiyama up. But now emchatweni niyenza noyi-2. It's a lifelong journey. It has no limit ngoku. Yonke into eniyenzayo niyiplana noyi-2. We want to have kids after 3 years of marriage. And when you're in a relationship, you're like, buddy, you know? Like, mama, stop, yes, we're going to do the things that bring us babies, but we're not actually going to get there, you know?
Yes, Kalogo, but what I'm trying to say is, when you're in a serious relationship, once you be a serious relationship, it means you're committing already.
You're committing already, baby. I hear you. You are committed already. You have intentions already.
Yes.
But wenze umne.
No, you can't be doing that.
What do you mean?
Once you're in a serious relationship, you can't be doing that, because if you're saying, I want to build a future with this person, you start from a foundation of this future.
Yes.
So you can't say City, you start from a foundation of this future. We're in a serious relationship, right? Baby gets a new job, ati hi man, funa tengi Porsche. And you both in a serious relationship. You know that baby buying this Porsche will affect us financially now and in the future. So as a person that is building this foundation, what you need to then be doing is subane bound ba angenda imali yakhe. Right? You have to have a say ukuthi, no, but baby, looking at finances zakho, right? Le Porsche uzayibhatala mhlambe for the next 7 years, right? Looking at the finances zakho now and the finances zakho in future, do you think you actually afford this Porsche? Aizuk affect in any way, so on and so forth. That is you paving the way for a future too, because you committed. You only have boundaries. How city ndisajola. Undisajola ke into yoba uthenge Porsche, okay, I'll take a Porsche. Ndisajola. But once uthi I want to build a future alone, you pave a foundation of this future, because you need to get there. It's stable in. Ingana, you know? Ingana that was why. So once we get a foundation, that was why it means by the time you actually build the house, it's okay getting, because you get a foundation. So in city, once we are nyoba, this is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. You invest in that person. By investing in that person, you have to pave a foundation. That's where you was one limit choba financial you know, if like for this example, I'm making the example you made because you spoke about finances. That's what I was one limit because ekugqibeleni eza loans zakhe nez whatever zakhe nje uplan future naye uchata kwenu uzama is affecting now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Uchata kwenu uzama is affecting now.
But that's the thing, look, you have a choice then. You have a choice, but I'm not going to get married to you unamatyala. You have a choice. But once you're married, you don't have a choice.
Yes, kaloku, but if la matyala angene ukhona wena in this relationship, then now you have also failed your partner by not advising your partner right. It's different to say, no, I did advise him, come on, my man.
Yeah.
Then that's when you can say, no, because the matyala will affect me. Then don't do ABC and D. So make sure you get rid of matyala first. I love you. I want to get married now, but unfunny see best says like any financially. So sort of matyala first, and then we get married. But if you're gonna say, and go to now matyala, and yet go and lens like that, then now won't copy you sign a check, you sign a lit deal. Now I would take you do not advise. Then you have failed me as my partner. So hence a commitment starts from knowing in your bar, listen, this is my person and I want to spend the rest of my life in alone, even though you're chat. Once you commit,
okay,
that's how it should be. So in the city, for me and you to answer you about what have I learned in Chadwin, I think now I've learned a relationship okanye in the boom chato before we even got married.
Okay.
Right? I had plans and everything before we even got married, because yonke le minyaka we've been basically practicing into efana bayenza abantu abatshatileyo, because financially you'd be there for me, financially advise me, no baby, don't make this choice, masensele, which is what you would do as a wife, right? Career wise, you'd advise, no baby, don't take this offer, right? Think of A, B, C, and D in the future, which is what you have done. Do you understand? That's what a wife would do. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it is a bit tricky. Izinto ezinjalo foba what have you encountered enja emtshatweni, as in that you've learned enja? I think it would be more kwinto yabantu that has never lived together and basandotshata, now they're living together. That's when they start ufumanisa izinto and learning things, but no, actually umtshato, it's an ongoing process. Funeka uhleli you mending, funeka uhleli you talking about things, funeka uhleli nya advisor, now you have to be there side to side at all times, of which that's things that we have always done since we met. Do you understand? So
Okay,
yeah,
I get your
that's my perspective.
I get your perspective.
It's my perspective.
Yeah. You guys argue all the time. All the time. Guys, I think
Arguing is normal, man.
arguing is normal.
But
It's how you argue.
it's how you argue that's
the problem.
yeah. But
Or
arguing,
what is important, not the problem, but what's important.
Yes.
It's how you argue. The arguing,
it's
obviously
normal.
you are going to argue
It's
because
normal.
you are two people with two brains, two perspectives ngezinto, nizovisisana all the time, nizobona eye to eye. Obviously, then arguments will spark up from that. But it's how you argue and how you handle the
Argument,
conflict
yeah.
or the argument that's important.
yeah, but arguing is normal, man. I mean, you should argue about petty things, you know. You want it sometimes, no one time.
Everton.
Sometimes you modism zagelo. Boni bis liyaphela, you know. And and kushoba kuyenza kuwe lonto. But I remember one time we argued about that the carton of ibisi. Alfaka back efrijini abeli empty. You know. And that is intentional, and it was, I don't know what was going on in Moyni, I'm gonna clash, but you know, certain arguments in Jara, like is petty, you'd always argue about that. Even serious things, you're arguing it is serious as well.
Serious.
You know, like serious things, but Jemesicho Makumalo, it's how you argue. That's important. How do you argue? If we argue, we shall you know, of disrespecting each other, then there's definitely going to be a problem.
I think everything we've answered based on this love and marriage questions. It's important, man, guys, to know your role. That counseling is important. Like, counseling will teach you, premarital counseling will teach you what your roles are as a wife, what your roles are as a husband. My husband's role is to protect me, right? My role is to submit to him. So I'm not in born by things are and shout as a dictator. I just zoop. Let him cool down. And be like, baby, 1, 2, and 3. I'll not go fire gabila, you know? No, I'm dependent to Bilise. No, and also Nalando, it's submitting Yatoba.
Yeah.
Yatoba. Even if he's in the wrong, Tola. That's how I do it. Close your mouth, come back. Nawubona ba wehlile, nawe wehlile. And ngexesha usehla nawe, you introspect. The wrong appear, or you play out but oh okay, this is what happened, this is how his into started. I said this, he said that. Oh okay, no man ndimo wrong. Yes, oh okay, I know who baby wrong. I'm going to confront him wrong. The way you confront him,
it's important.
Ibuela back to la role as your wife. I'm not saying take it no binjani, but you need to do it in a respectful manner.
Yeah. On both sides.
On both
sides, because
yes.
I take in yoba a role of the wife is to submit. It means Tina as men we need to take advantage of it. Nati at times we need to submit. You know, submit for instance, that is you submitting as toba about okay, no, I'm sorry, I actually understand to put it up. Right? So no, I'm the protector, I'm the man of the house. You need to submit. Right way. You know, I don't think it should be that way. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to misinterpret this roles of husband and wife and submission. I always hear people about utoba, guys, not to say baby mphathela amanzi yebo baba, baby masandi ngihlahla yebo baba, baby yasotsha into yebo baba, yebo baba khumala, yebo baba khumala, yeah baby baby asizohamba yebo baba khumala. That's not what submission is, guys. It's not. And submission comes very natural when you are loved. My husband's role is to love me, to protect me, to guide me. It comes natural for me to submit when I'm getting what I'm supposed to be getting as a woman. You know, the affection, letting my husband do the hard work, all these things up and heaters, tenteni, negative heat of negasusa pie, beko pie, tini, lead us, baby sakwanza kanje sakuti. But naye, his leadership needs to be convincing. Ndingayosifakela iweni. So namnxa ndibona ngathi uphume ecaleni, then I'll come in and say, hi baby, but andiboni kanje.
Yes.
You know, and andiboni kanje. How about senze kanje na kanje? I was watching masehla Table Mountain, yebo baba. Masehla Table Mountain ngizanxiba heels masehla, but yeah. No, that's not what submission is.
Yeah.
That's not what submission is.
Yeah, people do misinterpret submission.
People do misinterpret submission, and I promise you guys, ibalula manxa isenzeka nje, natural, unforced. You know what your role is. It is to serve. It is to submit. And Geshem, to some of us, fortunately, serving our partners or serving our husbands, it's a love language to us. I enjoy cooking for my husband. I enjoy serving him. I enjoy taking care of him. It comes natural to me. I don't have forced, but
because once we're forced out, I was tired. You don't like what you're doing. You're just doing it for the sake of, I have to submit. You know,
it's a love language to me. I think, guys, we need to go. Hi, baby, we need to request to Uber.
What time is it? Request?
We need to request to Uber. Well, what other question do we have? I love your relationship. How do you deal with finances? I think we can do a part 2 of this video. What do you think?
Yeah,
to answer the rest of the questions. There's quite a lot of questions. I'm so sorry that we have to cut this video short, but now is 11:45 and we're supposed to be at the airport at 12:10. So we need to request Uber, which will probably take us 10 minutes and another 15 minutes to get to the airport. So we'll do a part 2 of this video. I promise you to answer the rest of the questions that you guys answered on Instagram. Okay, so yeah, let's get going. See ya emonti, guys. So if you see me in this outfit on your vlog, rewind. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me, Babe Kumalo. We'll do, like I said, we'll do a part 2 of this video. So if you've enjoyed this video and if you have questions that you would like to ask, on the second part of the
Sure,
video, you can leave them down on the comment section. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys, and I love all 6,500 of you guys. Can't believe it. Bye.
Bye.